Well, time now for the Indie Give campaign. It's underway right now, and Fox 21 is a proud sponsor every year when we highlight local organizations which need your help. Today, we're talking about WildConnections. With us right now is President Jim Lockhart. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Now, let's start first of all. You say your theme this year is Save Our Wildlands, Everyone's Future. So for those who might not know, what is WildConnections all about?
Well, WildConnections is an environmental organization that tries to protect wildlands on a landscape-wide basis.
Okay.
So our area of focus is the central Colorado from the Continental Divide eastward on out to the plains, which of course includes the Pikes Peak region.
It's a pretty large territory.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, fantastic. Well, also tell us right now, three main activities right now that you encourage volunteers. So what's that about? What are the activities and how can people volunteer?
Well, our main focus is on advocacy, restoration, and public outreach. So we take people out into the wild areas to show them the places that we think are particularly in need of protection. We do restoration projects where we try to improve the connectivity. We not only protect these key core areas, but also the corridors which wildlife would move back and forth between. And finally, we have advocacy, encourage people to speak out in public hearings and make comments on agency decisions.
Okay, we're seeing some photos right now of where you work, and beautiful scenery for sure out there. So the Wild Connection Conservation Plan, this is a plan that you all thought of, right? But it's kind of a reboot right now.
Well, yes, back about 15 years ago, we sent volunteers out to map all of the roadless areas in our part of the state, about 100 people in about 150 areas.
Okay.
So that's, we put that into what we call the Wild Connections Conservation Plan, which is a plan for how mainly the national forests could manage their land to promote connectivity and to protect the wild areas.
Okay.
And that does need to be updated.
For sure,
yes.
For sure. So the big question now is, through this Indie Give campaign and donations that people would give to your organization, they'd like to know, where is this money going? What will it be used for with your organization?
Well, it would be used to keep the organization running, but also to do our restoration work. That's often very expensive. Post and cable, for example, seed, other kinds of materials which we use in the restoration projects are probably our biggest single item.
There's a lot to think about, right?
Yes.
For sure. Now, the website is wildconnections.org.
Yeah.
You can go there if you'd like to help out and maybe volunteer as well. One of those three areas, of course, and just find out more about what your organization is doing, right?
Yes, you can do that. You can just Google Wild Connections. That'll get you there, or go to our Facebook page.
Okay, fantastic. All right. And the Indie Give campaign runs now through December 31st, so if you're interested in giving, just go to our website. That's at fox21news.com and click on the Give tab for more information. Jim, thank you so much for being here today. Glad you made it safely.
Yes.
Now you have to go back. So best of luck.
Well, thank you for having me.
For sure.